Hi, Tom
And
Brady.
Oh God. God damn it. I see what you did. Oh my God.
uh,
Oh golly gee.
Tom Brady, 27-22, he lost.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
But welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Football. I'm 3000 here, along with Brian Martin.
Yep, back here once again for more Let's Talk Football, going over the usual Week 8 recap and then getting into week number 9 for this 2022 NFL season and even some news that's happening right now for NFL.
We got some trades going on, and we also have Victor.
Wow, what a bad week for Tom Brady. First he loses and then he gets divorced. Jeez.
Yep.
Damn.
Let's see what happens with him next week, which will be um the 6th of November at 4:25. Um, but like I said, we'll see. And everybody's doing well. And yes, you may notice that YouTube has changed their layout as of this week.
They always do after 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks they change their layout.
Well, this is a major update because they organized the the features. They organized the videos, the shorts, the live streams.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
even have a
you can't what do you call it? You can't
go to
manage
your
the
oldest
videos from
videos.
oldest to newest anymore, which is bullshit.
Yeah, I was trying the other day doing one of my projects of seeing what old videos I have like to think of ideas from, and what I had to do is simply now, well, not simply, but I have to take my mouse, hold it, and just let it scroll all the way down. It is
Jeez.
annoying. I have to do it on my laptop because that's the only way I can look at old videos on my channel is to do it on my laptop, not on my phone. Otherwise, if I really want to just keep scrolling,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
YouTube needs to fix that. And also, there's trying to be like Twitter now with the handle.
Oh my god.
Oh God, yeah.
And I thought Twitter had it bad this weekend.
My word.
Aren't they doing that because of like with the community tab like open for everyone now? Is that the reason?
I was wondering why my community tab on my YouTube thing was open. I was wondering why.
Oh yeah.
Here's the
Uh,
new up. Here's the new update. I don't
oh
know
yeah.
why it's.
Who
But if
knows?
there's one thing that I hate about it, is the oldest to newest. Like we can't do that. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
I hate that too. I want them to put that back.
Oh
They
yes.
won't. But
But
uh, I can tell you guys right now on the positive side that today's sponsor is the Great Bishop Man
Oh my
shirt
god.
that you can
oh
get on
Yes.
my
Redbubble.
gosh.
God.
That 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 old bastard.
Blood
Yes,
money in Saudi Arabia.
Just wonderful.
yeah, you can get all sorts of designs here. You also have the Apprentice, but that's the story. So yeah, please get the Great Bishop Man shirt.
Best you
Get
don't,
that.
folks.
Get rid of the ad. So let's get to it.
Oh goodness sakes. Well, either way, here we go. We're going over the week 8 recap from last week. And this first game on last week on a Thursday involving the Baltimore Ravens going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, geez. Al Michaels and Herbert Street struggle through it again.
Every time, once more.
They even complain about the games actually during the telecast.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, Amazon trying their damnedest to do their best, but
At first they said, "Oh, finally, it might be a good game for once." Like they said it towards the beginning, like, "Oh, actually, something was going on. Thank God." But then at the second half, it was the same old shit.
went to fail and a half. My word. NFL.
Pick better games for Amazon, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Because this is not Amazon's fault. This is all the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Something that Apple TV needs to work on with baseball as well.
That's what I've been hearing. A lot of their games have not been very good on Apple. The MLB games, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure about I'm not sure about the early Peacock games though. I'm not sure about that.
I think those are doing good, like same with YouTube ones.
Oh yeah. They are. Again, Tom Brady wasn't having his day on that one, unfortunately.
Gee, I wonder why.
Tough. And with that,
as you once said, jeepers.
darn. But yeah. And with that, the Ravens winning it over the Buccaneers 27-22, the final. Yeah. Yeah. Top of that, Tom Brady's been sucking. And also on top of that with the divorce as well. Double ouch. Poor Brady.
Ouchie.
All right, and we get into this next game, which we go to all Sunday's games from last Sunday, which involves the following. An early game of jolly old England, London, England to be exact, where it involves the Denver Broncos, or Dominic Williams would like to call it, the My Little Pony, as they go up against the Jacksonville Jaguars on that one. And I'm like, and Wilson came back from the little bit of an injury while he was out a couple weeks on that one. But I'm like in my head, how in the hell did we win that game over the Jaguars? That is just basically my own question, is how.
They woke up, finally. Hackett woke up.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Again, even though they won, I'll give him that. But the thing is, again, fire Hackett now.
I agree, yeah.
But yeah, Broncos winning it over the Jaguars 21-17. This next game was a good one. My word, that was a very good game. It involves the Carolina Panthers going up against the Atlanta Falcons.
And
wow. What a game.
Yeah, short parts of that one.
Yeah, Panthers had the opportunity to win that. Didn't work. Our Falcons getting the win over the Panthers in overtime of 37-34.
Damn.
And that was a really good game, I will say that. Probably Dominic Williams is one of his favorite games for that week. And then the next game, my word, the Chicago Bears going up against the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my God.
That was no problem for the Cowboys.
No shit.
And what was the record? And what was the record a year ago?
A year ago. Oh man,
they were terrible.
Yeah, they were. I mean, my word. just got off of at that time. Now for this coming season, right? As of late, again, same scenario, and already at freaking. Let me look at this. 3-5. I mean, still not terrible, still not bad, but again, for the Bears fans, they're in their minds, it's not a good one, I will say. But yeah, them Cowboys winning it over the Bears, 49-29 the final. Man, that was something for the Cowboys and Dak Prescott. And Justin Fields, once again, not a very good day for him, unfortunately. However, this next game involves the Miami Dolphins going up against the Detroit Lions.
Well, that should be easy.
Yep. That was indeed, well, it was a really close one, I will say, but the Dolphins pull away with the win over the sucking Detroit Lions, 31-27. And yeah, no problem on that one. 5-3 on the year for the Dolphins, and Lions still sucking away.
Yep.
And then this next game involving the Arizona Cardinals going up against those Minnesota Vikings. And with that, the Vikings pulled off with the win over the Cardinals, 34-26.
Ouch.
Yeah. Cardinals not doing good. Just not good at all. And it's going to make things much worse for this next game. The Las Vegas Raiders going up against the New Orleans Saints. That was no problem. Saints had no problem beating the Raiders. Shutting out there with that one, 24-0.
24-0.
No wonder the Raiders been sucking once more.
A shutout.
A shutout in New Orleans. The home team of the Saints beating the Las Vegas Raiders. That is tough on the Raiders. That is tough.
They stood no chance.
Yeah, no problem. All right. This next one involving the New England Patriots going up against the New York Jets.
Damn it.
I figured. What do you say about this performance there, David?
Jets, so.
So.
Oh man.
16-9 for the Broncos.
At least the Jets are not doing as bad as the Broncos.
Oh God.
But I gotta say, as for that was nice, but for the Patriots this week, 22-17 with the Jets, the Patriots. I'm gonna say I'm very happy. Very happy for the Patriots.
Indeed. A very good win indeed. Man, that was a really good one. 22-17 final. And this next one, that one should be no problem, as the Steelers going up against the Eagles, and the Eagles remains undefeated.
Jeez.
No problem.
Both the Eagles and the Phillies are both somewhat 7-0 in sports one time.
Yeah.
But that's no more after the combined no-hitter last night with the Houston Astros.
Oh, yeah.
Houston
Sorry,
Astros.
Victor.
Yes, the Astros. God almighty.
Even though your 90s dynasty team Yankees had steroids, but anyway. Mm,
You be quiet.
Oh, damn.
swept.
Don't try me, boy.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble
Don't
now, David.
try me.
But
How was your Red Sox?
At least you're gonna get swept like you.
Oh.
Swept? Oh, really? They're the worst in the American League.
Oh, gosh. But, yeah. All that aside, though, from the baseball, back to football. Yeah. Eagles had no problem beating the Steelers 35-13. No problem. And then this next game involving the Tennessee Titans going up against the Houston Texans. Titans pulled it off on that one over the Texans 17-10. And with that next game, the Washington Commanders going up against the Indianapolis Colts.
Two shitty teams. Gee.
And one of them remaining the shittiest was the Colts losing to the Commanders 17-16. Man, oh man. Not a good day for the Colts fans at all, unfortunately. Sad face. But yeah. Next game involving the San Francisco 49ers going up against the current world champion of Super Bowl of one, Los Angeles Rams. 49ers, no problem. Over the Rams. 31-14.
The Rams are so overrated.
Yep.
Like, look at what they've been doing recently. They're garbage right now.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very good Super Bowl team worthy now. Just tough.
Yeah. What's happened to them?
Oh yeah. Just tough. All right. The next game involving the New York Giants of the one person of She Got Sports, aka Lauren. As oh no. I think it's again with the internet issues on his side, but I digress. No harm, no foul. As they go up against with Dominic Williams' favorite team, the Seattle Seahawks.
I pushed the button, damn it.
Button.
Damn.
Oh, geez. Where were we? The Giants? Oh, they suck. But we can afford to lose one game. We're fine.
Yep. And that one, as mentioned, the Hawks winning it over the Giants 27-13. And however, we get into last Sunday Night Football on NBC from last Sunday. The Green Bay Packers going up against the Buffalo Bills.
Everyone knew the Bills was going to win. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You had to be an idiot not to predict that.
Yeah.
Jesus, Rogers, what are you doing?
Man, again, his age is catching up on his ass.
So strict on hosting Jeopardy.
Too bad 2 other people have your job, Aaron Rodgers.
Just tough. Yeah. But yeah. With that, Bills winning it over the Packers 27-17. And then we get to the Halloween night of Monday Night Football from last Monday.
It was Halloween. Nobody watched. Gee, I wonder why.
Cincinnati Bengals going up against the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, Jesus.
And it gets much worse for the Bengals. Browns over those Bengals 32-13. Man.
Oh, dear.
Not
And they didn't even, what was it, the Bears? They didn't have like any score until like the third quarter, from what I hear. Oh my God. It was almost a shutout.
Oh, yeah. Not a good night for Joe Burrow with one Jamar Chase being injured.
Oh yeah, I meant the Bengals. Excuse me. Right.
You're good. Or in good old Dominic Williams' case, write that one down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, without Jamar Chase, they would have won. But without Jamar,
fail.
Just a big fail in that one, unfortunately. Jacoby Brissett did pretty well. I will say, I'll give him that. And Burrow just, again, wasn't his night on that one. And with that, the two teams were on a bye week from last week, on last week's week number 8, and they were the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. And that was that for week number 8 recap. However, we go into right now week number 9.
9 out of 18 already. Jeez.
Yep.
9.
Oh yeah, and a good old Adolf Hitler version.
Oh, Jesus. 9.
We're at the halfway mark.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I can't believe we're already there. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. And we're already into the halfway point of the NFL season. And then tonight, though, starting off week number 9, which is the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Texans. This should be no problem.
No, this is going to be no problem. I don't even think it's going to be even worth watching.
No. Not at all.
Once again, Alan Kerr, I'm so sorry. I mean, at least they're getting a good team for once, but still, with that being said, it's going to be boring because they're undefeated.
Yep. Should be no problem once again. All right, here we go. And then we get into this coming Sunday's games. As we first start off with the Los Angeles Chargers going up against the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, geez, that's going to be no problem for any team that goes against the Raiders.
That's true, yes. And this next matchup, we have the Miami Dolphins going up against the Chicago Bears.
That should be no problem either.
Yep, for the Dolphins. And then this next matchup, the Carolina Panthers going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, without Jamar Chase, it can go either way.
Yeah. Absolutely.
However, this next matchup features the Green Bay Packers going up against the Detroit Lions.
Well, the Packers are finally going to win a game unless the Lions are going to completely embarrass them again. Like, the Lions suck, but I think they might embarrass the Packers again.
Oh, yeah.
They have a chance. I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. However, next matchup involves the Indianapolis Colts going up against those New England Patriots.
Oh, geez. That should be no problem for the Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
The Patriots.
Should be no
Gee,
problem.
I wonder why you like the Patriots so much, David.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, they won last one. They won.
Oh, jeepers. But anyway, moving on.
I'm coming with your cake. Give me a minute.
This
Sorry.
next matchup we have. Oh gosh, that blessed it. This next matchup involving the Buffalo Bills going up against the New York Jets.
Hmm.
Man, this is going to be a really good one. I will say, though, it can go either way. I mean, Bills have the advantage in this one over the Jets, or even though the Jets could go upset the Bills this coming Sunday. Again, only time will tell on this game. All right, here we go. This next game involving the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Washington Commanders. Yep, for the Vikings should have no problem over the Commanders. No.
Yep.
And then this next matchup involving the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars.
No problem.
Oh yeah, for either team, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. However, this next matchup, the NFC West showdown of the Seattle Seahawks going up against the Arizona Cardinals. This should be a really good matchup since they're both from the NFC West. Either team can go either way on this one. And however, this next one features, again, the Super Bowl champions. They're probably now irrelevant at this point. The Los Angeles Rams going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well,
What time is that?
I think maybe they can have a chance.
Yeah.
And what time is that?
The time for the Buccaneers, it's going to be for Eastern time. It will be 4:25 on the.
That's late period.
Yes. And now we get to Sunday Night Football this coming Sunday, the usual NBC. This should be a very good one. The Tennessee Titans going up against the Kansas City Chiefs.
This should be probably no problem.
Oh, yeah. And then, however, getting into Monday Night Football, this coming Monday is on the ESPN. We got the Baltimore Ravens going up against the New Orleans Saints.
Hi, Tyler.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Tyler.
Damn. But yeah, it should be no problem on that one for the Ravens, God willing. And however, the 6 teams are on a bye week for week number 9 for this week, and they are the Cleveland Browns, those Dallas Cowboys, the Denver Broncos, or AKA in
the worst team in the NFL.
We also have the we have, as Dominic Williams would say, My Little Pony. And also we got the New York Giants, the Pittsburgh Steelers,
Lucas,
and finally the San Francisco 49ers.
Question here. What do you like better, 1 p.m., 4 p.m., or 8 p.m. games?
The best ones are usually the early period.
Oh, yeah, I would say so, too.
So both of you agree on 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And so the Thanksgiving games are, let me take a look at that to remind everyone, since is
Gee, I wonder why you want to shove the Patriots down people's throats.
So November 24th, we got the Bills Lions at 12:30, then the Giants and Cowboys at 4:30, and then we have the Patriots Vikings at 8:20. For that Patriots game, is that going to be on Prime?
Well, which one we're talking about?
The Thanksgiving game, before November 24th.
That's how,
8:30.
what is it? What that starts probably on NBC.
That's a Thanksgiving game there, David.
Yeah, so that's be NBC. Yeah, it has to be NBC because usually early period game
No, I
Thanksgiving
meant
games are on CBS. Late
I meant
period
the
is Fox.
Patriots Vikings game at 8:20.
If it's
Yeah,
Thanksgiving, it has to be on NBC.
it is.
Thank God.
Yeah, I wonder why Amazon didn't want to jump on the opportunity.
Uh,
Yeah,
At least they're getting their Black Friday game next year.
yeah.
and let's get to the news.
Yes, for the news indeed. Well, I mean, my goodness. Well, we get to the trade deadline from last week where Bradley Chubb from the Broncos now joined with the Miami Dolphins.
Good choice. Good choice to leave the Broncos because look at the shit they're in right now.
Yeah, cheapers. But yeah, to a contact extension through the 2027 season that was announced today. A 5-year extension is worth 110 million, and incentives can boost it to 111.25 million. And it's going to be with that we get included with the first round pick that will be
Breaking news.
Yeah.
The Michael Thomas is expected to be placed on the IR.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. I mean, that's tough though. I will say it's gonna be. Ugh.
And of course, the Eagles are trying to make it 6-0 tonight on Thursday Night Football. And
Hold it. You meant to say 7-0 because they already passed 6-0.
I got confused because that's what the NFL on Fox say on Facebook.
Go home. You're drunk, Fox.
Jeepers. Probably haven't updated it yet.
This is why I have the ESPN app.
Yeah, same. Indeed. Hopefully.
Oh wait, it's against Eagles are 5-0 all the time against the Texans.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh yeah, look, write that one down, David.
Should have been more specific on the title.
Yep. But yeah, currently 7-0. Right now, hopefully they go to 8-0 this game tonight. But yeah, also for this one, let me see. Okay. Where the Texans wide receiver Cooks, though, they were supposed to where Brandon Cooks was going to go to the Cowboys. However, they didn't do it in time for that. And that would have been like a very good with CeeDee Lamb and many others on there for the Cowboys. Decided it would have been nice though for Cooks to go to the Cowboys. But even though it was a little late, however, he will of course not be playing tonight on that, unfortunately, due to personal reasons. With where he took to Twitter shortly after the trade deadline, had passed posting a cryptic tweet seemingly voicing his displeasure at not being dealt. Goodness. But yeah, also, what's going to be the next one? I want to make sure. Let me take a look at here. All right. I know there's also another news that I'm gonna make sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Where the Raiders Hall of Fame punter Ray Guy unfortunately passed away at the age of
Oh,
72 years old. That he was a three-time Super Bowl champion with the Raiders and the first punter to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And he was pretty well at the time when he was in Southern Mississippi. Then got drafted 23rd overall, and played his entire career, 14-year career with the team in Oakland and also in Los Angeles. And he was pretty well, and at that time however, ended a career in 86 with a streak of a 619 punch without having one blocked. Took nearly 3 decades for him to be selected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, well deserved for one Ray Guy. Unfortunately, rest in peace to Ray Guy.
Yeah.
And of course, the thoughts and prayers going out to Ray Guy's family and friends of Ray.
yeah.
And also, there is some sources getting into where the following, which is U.S. Attorney's Office investigating Commanders over alleged financial improprieties.
Uh-oh. I knew there was something wrong about that team.
Yep. And
geez, they're in trouble now.
Yep. U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Virginia has opened a criminal investigation into allegations that the Commanders engaged in financial improprieties. Two sources familiar with the matter referred to ESPN from yesterday. And the sources said that prosecutors are focused.
Prosecutors.
Thank you, prosecutors. Awesome. Thank you very much. On several areas, and also it was triggered by a letter of the House Committee on Oversight and Reform sent to the Federal Trade Commission. And several attorneys general in April that alleged deceptive business practices.
Oh, what are you, Disney?
Tough. And they're already in deep water now. Oh, goodness. And now, on top of that Snyder's hired, and also on other news with the same scenario, Snyder's hired Bank of America's Securities to explore Commander's sale.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Both
wow.
the co-owners of Dan and Tanya Snyder, as mentioned, to hire Bank of America Securities to explore potential transactions involving the team.
We all know you don't hire Bank of America to explore a freaking buyout. Bank of America is horrible. I don't even understand why they even use that.
Oh, gosh. My word. A statement from the team did not specify what those transactions might be, whether it was sale of the team or they were pursuing minority investors. However, the Commander's spokesperson said the team was exploring all options. And in the statement saying this, the Snyders remain committed to the team, all of its employees, and its countless fans to putting the best product on the field and continuing the work to set the gold standard for workplaces in the NFL. I highly doubt it, but
yeah, with the Commander, shit.
Yeah. for choosing a name. Ugh, that was
Yeah,
not a good name at all.
the Commanders. Yeah, that's not a good name.
No, it isn't.
You could have done better than that.
Yep,
It
indeed.
doesn't. You don't sound commanding. You sound weak because look at how you've been playing.
And even though you're getting lucky victories, I mean, good gosh. And plus, a 4-4 team now,
Oh,
and even 500. My
yikes!
word.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and also that and let me try to look here. Okay, and they were at the Washington game against Green Bay Packers. Some fans started to boo when Tanya Snyder briefly appeared on the video board during a PSA.
Good.
Breast
Boo him
cancer,
like Vince McMahon.
and started chanting, "Sell the team."
Or boo him like how when Tony Khan had to deal with CM Punk. Remember he had to freaking vacate the titles. Everyone was booing him.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that media scrum. My
Yeah,
God.
this is about as bad. So this is the
Imagine,
NFL, so it's even bigger.
imagine if Vince McMahon shows up on a video board in the future.
Oh hell
Oh
no!
God.
He already sold the
That'd be great.
XFL to The Rock.
Yeah.
That'd be
hmm
that'd be great.
Yeah. And even speaking of which, for the XFL, they're actually going to start that probably next year
hmm
with new
The
ownership.
third time, we'll have to see what happens because the first two times did not go well, but the first one especially, oh dear, we know how that happened.
Oh yeah, my God.
And you can thank Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the reason why the XFL was canceled the first time because UPN had to pay a bunch of money to get the rights to the show, and instead they have to cut the XFL because of that.
Goodness sakes.
Even before that, NBC was done with the XFL, so because of how
Yeah.
bad they were. But still, that was the
Mhm.
final nail in the coffin.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite show of all time. It killed the XFL. Buffy, as Hunter, as not Hunter, David would say.
But yeah, also the final news though, which I'll be talking about that on Rant and Rave.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, it's currently loading. And loading. And
Cue
there
Jeopardy.
it is.
Oh, no, there you go. I spoke too soon.
It's not Jeopardy.
Well, I was going to cue the Jeopardy music.
Not happening.
Sorry
And why
about
are you
that.
in the dark?
I was having issues with paying the rent. It was a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, that
Being
I
a-
can understand.
Yeah, having
Oh
your
yeah,
Well, at least you made it.
yes.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
but yeah, yes, and again, this final news though, where involves a 17-year-old arrested and charged in a Brian Robinson case.
Who?
Uh,
I don't know this story.
Oh
Me either.
gosh. Washington D.C. police on yesterday announced that a 17-year-old male juvenile had been arrested in relation to the August shooting of Washington Commanders rookie running back Brian Robinson Jr.
Whoa.
mm,
Yeah. Yep, of course, Metropolitan Police Department Chief Robert Conti said the young man has been charged with assault and with intent to rob while armed. Since the suspect is a juvenile, Conti would not provide his name or any details of his legal history.
Jeez, and I thought the Commanders had it bad with all that, what we just talked about. Jesus.
That's not
My
the first
gosh,
time that
yeah.
happened to the Washington Commanders or in the Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor was also a victim of a really good safety for that team back then. Yeah, he was robbed and shot and killed. It was sad. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Robinson at 23 was shot twice in the right leg on August 28th near a lively strip of clubs, bars, and restaurants along H Street in Northeast Washington.
Oh man.
And as mentioned, that Conti partially credited the arrest to a community tip received by police, but wouldn't go into detail on the nature of the tip. He said the local office of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives were heavily involved in the forensics end of the investigation.
Mm.
Of course, violent crimes get solved because of good police work, community involvement, and science. That's what he said. This person said that, along with Conti said two other individuals were still being sought who were involved in this case and need to be brought to justice. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And also, one of the remaining suspects was described by Conti as the getaway driver in what appeared to be an attempted armed robbery or carjacking.
Oh, jeez.
It was also unclear whether they knew Robinson's identity when they attacked. When Conti said that, it was definitely closure only because it was so random. That's what Robinson said. I had no idea who did it. It made me feel a lot better to know who did it. And yeah, what do you guys think about this before we do close off the show?
It's a crazy story.
It is.
Yeah, I thought the Commanders had it bad with what's going on right now with the whole financial stuff, but this now, it's crazy.
yeah. Washington
Oh yeah.
is a city that has crime that's rampant all over the city. You know,
Yeah.
and to be shot in your legs and you're a running back, that sucks.
Yeah, that absolutely sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It takes away that ability. That's it.
Okay, as long as
Yeah.
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Washington hasn't really been a winning team. I mean, I
Nope.
wouldn't say winning. Like they out of all the sports, like I don't remember the last time Washington has won a major championship
They're
since
like the New York
2010
Knicks.
They haven't won one since
or
what?
Cleveland.
Doug Williams?
I would say so.
Like Washington, with football, basketball, hockey, baseball. Like they haven't won anything that's for a major championship since 2019 with the Washington Nationals, and I don't remember any other time they won something in the past decade.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
but however, with Philly right now, they've been on a roll. I mean, take a look at this stat I had ready.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah.
Who's leading the series right now?
I thought it was Philly.
It's Houston now, 2-1.
Oh, for fuck's sake, those cheaters.
Houston won last night. I think they had a shutout, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah,
By
they
no
did.
header.
Basically,
Yeah, the Phillies can't blow it. They cannot blow it. They can't afford to blow it.
Actually,
we're gonna-
my mistake there. It's actually tied now, 2-2.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose it. They can't afford to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
They need to
Yep.
win this game tonight. Last game was a must win for Houston. They need to win again
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want to fall behind again.
Mm-hmm.
They can't just stay tied in this series.
Oh yeah, someone must
If it
win.
were to stay tied, it would take forever. The World Series would go on until fuck.
Thanksgiving. Wait, what?
Oh gosh.
Or Veterans Day, that matter.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That
Game
Houston
5
team,
is tonight.
I thought that Houston team wasn't gonna make it this year because they lost with
Korea.
when Correa left, and not to mention Yuli Gurriel's not really as good as he used to be. I was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's this one player for the Astros is injured. I think it's Brantley, I think.
Oh yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
and not to mention you put Jordan Alvarez out there on Michael Brantley's spot, knowing that he's not that fast. You can just hit,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
I think
like,
that's why they got. I think that's why they got Jim and Mancini
yeah.
and Vasquez. But yeah, I mean, Philly this this year, has been crazy with the sports, and of course, you know, last night they got no hit. I mean, historic stuff. Who knows what happened tonight in Game 5? This is a must-win for both teams.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be watching tonight. That's for sure. I missed the first
And
couple of games.
as for the MLB schedule, no matter what, there'll be Game 6. So
Yep.
that'll be in Houston on Saturday. They got the Friday off for travel day.
Yeah.
And the reason why they pushed it to this weekend because they had a rain out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
That's
That
why
is.
I think baseball should be played in closed stadiums. They should.
and, oh yeah, Dome Stadium, both Dome
Yeah,
Stadiums. Yeah,
yeah, dome stadiums because
I mean
having to do.
they should have done that for Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I remember I mean, listened to an interview where John Damon said after that series they played in the snow or something with the Yankees and like they should at least put like the Astros have for Minnesota. And what else? What else there should be a dome? Colorado.
Yep.
Um.
That too.
Um. I mean, that's all I can think of. Those two major ones
Oh
having
yeah.
a dome. Or I guess you could say Baltimore, but I don't think that rain needs one because even though they do get rain a lot from my experience watching the past years, it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I mean, Minnesota and Colorado definitely needs one. Um, but hey, let's see what happens with Game 5 tonight. Also, college basketball is right around the corner this
Oh,
Monday as well.
oh. I
Oh
thought I was
yeah.
gonna say, is it March already?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. It's the start of the college basketball season,
Oh
which
yeah.
which is
Making sure.
November 7th.
That's the day before my birthday. Yes, no joke.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And we got UConn, go UConn. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but um, and I think that's So I'll have your thoughts, Chester, on this week for football.
And
What's your thoughts, Chester, on your team this week?
I was like the way they just did the way they damaged the freaking Bears was just. Oh, they could have done a little bit better on defense, but they look pretty good. I think Pollard's gonna be the the starting. I think he should be the one to do the carries from now on because Ezekiel Elliott is maybe starting to decline a little bit.
Yeah, your team right now is going to be playing this Sunday against Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Easy.
And your team is 6-2 right now, winning records. So, you think you're going to the playoffs with that here in the halfway point?
I think we should, but I think it's gonna probably be a tiebreaker. I have to be in a tiebreaker due to the fact that that New York and Philly are winning team too. So one of those three are gonna have to either become a wild card. One of them's gonna be a wild card, and one of them's gonna get up the bye.
Mm-hmm.
With the way Philly's playing, I think they're gonna be the one to get the bye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I mean your team's been doing well. I mean we'll see what happens, and even with the Eagles as well. Like, I mean they haven't lost a game. They could lose at any time. So
that's true.
Just we do actually have some NFL games on both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Oh jeez. Do you want to compete against the NBA now? They want to break They want to break their tradition of putting games at Christmas. They want to break the NBA tradition.
I mean, Christmas is on the Sunday.
Yeah, I get it, but NBA always does games on Christmas. They always have it.
Yeah.
Now they want to break that. NFL is going to say, no, you be quiet. It's no longer your tradition. It's mine now.
It's the Aaron Rodgers, Packers, Dolphins.
Oh,
and then we have the Broncos, Rams, Tom Brady with the Buccaneers and Cardinals. There's actually 2 games going on at 8 p.m. That is the Tom Brady game with the Cardinals and also the Chargers Colts. So Tom Brady is actually going to be playing on Christmas, depending on where he goes from here on out.
It's going to be a lump of coal for him.
Actually, no. It's actually one game. The Buccaneers, Cardinals, and then the next. Why do they have a game the next thing on December 20? Well, yeah, that was Monday Night Football. But I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Now they have no time.
Well,
But, yeah.
make sure. Okay, there we go.
But so I mean, about Tom Brady, like he keeps losing. Question is, at this halfway point, is he going to turn around?
I don't think so. No.
I mean, when you,
I think they should turn. I think they should turn it around. I mean, the coaching change did them no good, and then the offensive line isn't really any good this season in Tampa Bay, where most of the starters can't stay healthy.
Yeah. Your thoughts, Brendan?
I would say so too. If the Bucks don't keep on losing, like for the second half of the season, it might turn around though for them. Maybe potentially getting into again the wild card, but it's gonna be really tight though for the second half. I will say.
Yeah, and people forget like with the new coach. I mean, he's probably gonna have a problem with the whole Antonio Brown thing.
Oh yeah,
remember that last year.
That clown.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that controversial stuff with the coach and Antonio Brown?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
And then after that, you want to be a rapper.
Jesus.
Rappers have
rapper?
lifespans.
Give me a break.
That's a dangerous.
And that's
Sorry,
I think it's what?
that's a dangerous genre to be in because like a lot of.
Just ask Machine Gun Kelly. That hack.
Yes, and that's gonna be it for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. See you next week.
Bye bye, Brady.
Screw you, Victor.